AIRBNB on the daily chart. We got a big pullback over here. I also made a video with this chart back on the September 1st. Let's go over that video real quick. Quick look at AIRBNB on the daily chart. We had a nice little pullback. This pullback is $11.61. How 𝗪𝗔 support works, I'm looking at the history of this chart, looking at other pullbacks that may be similar to this one over here in dollar amount. I use my Fibonacci extension tool. I'm clicking from that pivot high, pivot low, projecting into that new recent high, pivot low, projecting one more time, pivot high, pivot low, projecting. So right here we already have a 3-price relationship just from price declines, looking at other pullbacks and see if we can repeat the same pattern over and over again. Next, I can use my Fibonacci retracements. I can pull from that pivot low to pivot high, and we do have a 3A2 that is just right beneath that cluster of 𝗪𝗔 support work that we just did. So where do we go from here? Let's take a quick look on the hourly chart. Hourly chart, we got price trading nicely above that 200 moving average. On the 15-minute time frame, currently we do not have a trigger to go long. What I need is that 8 cross against that 34 to the upside. Once it crosses, what you can do, not financial advice, you can pick up some AIRBNB at this level, but you gotta set your stop below this pivot low. That was the analysis back on September the 1st. Now we have this bigger pullback. What do we do with this? What we want to do, we want to start looking at other bigger pullbacks that may be similar to this one in the chart's history. So this one stood out for me right there. That'll be the first pullback I'll be looking at. Now we also have another one. Another one would be this one. Okay. So let's take a quick look if our Fibonacci extension tool will start to match up with these pullbacks. Looking from that pivot high, pivot low, and projecting, you can see these two pullbacks are almost exact. Okay, over here, we're going to do it again. Pivot high, pivot low, projecting. That'll be my second price relationship. Now I can use my Fibonacci retracements, clicking from this pivot low to pivot high. When I make this pull, I also have a 618 retracement that is slightly above that cluster 𝗪𝗔 support work that I just did. Now we're starting to move and bounce to the upside. It recaptured that 200 moving average on the daily chart. On the hourly, we want to be a little bit more patient because it's got to hurdle up above that 200 on the hourly chart for me to add to my position. Now some people are more adventurous. They can see that the 3-price relationship is here. On the 15-minute time frame, I already have a trigger to go long. So people are position sizing according to their trading plan. It's just a little bit more conservative because if it doesn't hurdle above that 200 on the hourly chart, it could fail and continue to roll over. That's why I like to see it getting up above that 200 on the hourly. If you'd like to learn how to find high probability setups using Fibonacci analysis, check out my course in the descriptions below. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, subscribe now, hit that notification button. We go over cryptocurrencies as well as US equities. Love to hear from you in the comments area, and I'll talk to you soon.